Welcome back to CBS Mornings. A short time ago, London echoed with a 41-gun salute honoring the 70th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's reign. She is the only British monarch to celebrate a Platinum Jubilee. Wow. She marked the occasion with a statement saying that she wishes that when Prince Charles becomes king, his wife Camilla will become queen. Mark Phillips is outside Buckingham Palace with more on the story. Mark, this is a big, big deal. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, if the Queen says Camilla should be queen one day, the actual title is Queen Consort, which is a kind of half rung down the royal ladder. Then that resolves a long-standing argument here on Camilla's future status. But this anniversary has been more about reflection of a reign and a monarch like no other.
There is no user manual for how to be queen. Sure, there are set-pieced, choreographed ceremonial events where prancing horses, gilded carriages, and lots of jewelry count. But if this record-breaking monarch ever wrote an instruction manual, it could be quite simple. Wear bright colors, a big hat, and a smile.
Queen Elizabeth II emerged.
This is the anniversary of when the Queen became queen, called back from a foreign trip when her father, George VI, died. The actual coronation was the following year. Elizabeth's reign is not only the longest in a British royal line going back at least 1,000 years, it's been an exercise in adapting to change without really changing very much.
It is very simple. I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service.
It's been long. Her reign 14 U.S. presidents long, so far, and she has met almost all of them since Eisenhower. Perhaps the most memorable encounter took place on horseback. Usually, they were all smiles. Occasionally not. In a celebrity age, other types of royalty have always wanted to be seen next to the real thing. That's old Blue Eyes Frank. That's Marilyn. There were at least 3 James Bonds, Sean, Pierce, and Daniel. But a 70-year reign wasn't all glittering tiaras.
My lords, pray be seated.
When a destructive fire consumed parts of Windsor Castle, in the same year as 3 of her children's marriages were seen to break down, Andrew and Sarah, Anne and Mark, Charles and Diana, Elizabeth was moved to admit there could be bumps along the rocky royal road.
In the words of one of my more sympathetic correspondents, it has turned out to be an annus horribilis.
But the annus horribilis, Latin for terrible year, was but a portend for the really terrible year when Diana died, and the Queen was forced, after days of silence, to acknowledge the national outpouring of grief. Most of the milestones in this monarch's long reign may have been happy ones, but Harry and Meghan are gone in self-imposed exile in California, and Andrew has been disappeared from view, tainted by the accusations, which he denies, of sexual abuse. Yet the Queen, once part of a glamorous young couple, now a lonely widow, carries on.
Lovely, thank you.
Still doing what she always promised to do,
Somebody else can finish it off. Do
her job,
the rest of it.
with a smile.
The Queen spends this anniversary up at one of her country estates at Sandringham, where her father died. There will be a big national party, though. That's not till June. Nate?
Mark Phillips in London, thank you. We appreciate it. What a good piece that was.
Mark is so nobody writes the way he does. He's such a beautiful writer, and the way he puts the pictures to go with the writing is pure Mark Phillips. But I love the scene where she was cutting the cake. At one point, they asked her to hold up the cake. She goes, "They can see it." She was only 20. Can you imagine? She was only 25 when she first took the throne. Do you all remember you doing it 25? 25.
It almost seems like the weight of the world on your shoulders at that young age.
No, 70 years is a record. I don't know what's going to be broken.
No,
Platinum
people there
Jubilee.
say she's been a wonderful, perfect queen for them.
Mark Phillips, well done.